私の、本当の私のいるところってどこ？あ、本当の私なんていないんだっけ？私は私の存在を知っている人の中にだけいる。けど、それだって、今こうやって喋っている私は、私だよね。この私って誰？
The people I know now never existed in my universe until the point I perceived them. You only exist inside people that are aware of your existence. You don't exist in other people's universe if they have never perceived you. The idea that you only exist if people perceive you is represented through many metaphorical ideas. Objective idealism claims that the reality of experiencing combines and transcends the realities of the object experienced and of the mind of the observer. To represent this, imagine you and your friends are over at your house. Everyone is admiring the brand new vase in your room. You are all using the necessary sense organs to perceive this vase, as it exists in your universe for now. However, once everyone has left the house and no one is in the room to perceive the vase, it no longer exists. But more importantly, what does it mean to exist in other people's universes? Should it matter how people perceive you? Patrick Bateman from American Psycho holds this obsession to be perceived as perfect amongst others. He wants to fit in with the monochrome business personality as everyone else in his workplace, dressing almost identical to them, as well as maintaining a very similar appearance to one another. There are different types of aspects each person wants to be seen as, but those who perceive them tend to create their own version of that person in their head. Maima from Perfect Blue quit her career at singing to become an actress, whilst her band was at its peak. Her former fans, who perceived only one aspect of Maima, her image as a singer, became very obsessed with this sudden change. Maima is haunted by the pop idol image of her past, as it taunts her and eventually tries to kill her. It represents the duality that exists between the person and the character. Everyone is obsessed with their own character. We create a representation of ourselves online through social media platforms, only showing people what we want them to perceive of us. Some of us have multiple accounts to perpetuate who we are and what we represent. Everyone tends to obsess over this avatar represented by them online, perfecting it with small details and photos of this character-like version of themselves. It's also quite notable that everyone has different perceptions of specific people. For an instance, you might perceive a version of me that may not resonate with who I actually am or with others. No one in the world will perceive the same person as the same version of others. Thank you for watching another silly analysis video I created. I also highly recommend you to watch the movie Perfect Blue, as it is my favorite and is also very relevant in the world today, especially with social media and our obsession with how others perceive us. I might make a video essay on Perfect Blue at a point because there's so much to get into, but for now, thank you for watching.